Like we always do at this time, ladies and gentlemen, haters of all ages, races, and colors. What up? Now, today, I'm going to do a commentary video on a video by Cantina's Cafe. It's called Asian Doll Bombshell. The King Von was hiding at Asian Doll's house before his death. They said King Von was hiding at her house before his death. Sorry to misread that, but I'm just kind of shocked at what I'm seeing. This would be the Tupac hoax, part 2. They smile in your face. All the time they want to take your place. Shouts out to everybody who remember the Backstabber video. We did real big numbers on Backstabbers too. I think I should come back and do another Backstabber video. You know what I mean? Because you know why? A whole nother cast of people has lined up to be backstabbers in this man's life. Shouts out to my man, No Brakes, All Gas. No Brakes, All Gas. Shouts out to No Brakes, All Gas. If y'all don't know who that is, go over there and check out his channel. I'm No Costa Don Sancho and salute in advance. You already know my God. Holla at me. Now we gonna get into this video, right? And tell me what you think. And you know, it's conspiracy, so we're going to get into some conspiracy today. That's what the channel is good for, right?
The internet is in flames right now, and it's all because of a jaw-dropping claim that nobody saw coming. Out of nowhere, Asian Doll has shaken the culture to its core, dropping a bombshell so wild, so unthinkable, that fans don't know if they should be shocked, angry, or just straight up confused. According to her, the late King Von, yes, King Von, was allegedly hiding out at her house in the hours leading up to what people thought was his death. You heard that right. She's saying Von wasn't where the world assumed he was. He wasn't moving the way the streets had reported. He was behind her doors, in her world, keeping secrets that even his closest people didn't know about. Already, Twitter is lit up with conspiracies. Instagram lives are exploding with heated arguments. And the family circle, completely divided. Some are calling it clout chasing. Others are swearing this changes everything we thought we knew about Von's last moments. If this is true, or even half true, the ripple effect could expose lies, fake loyalty, and cover-ups bigger than the music industry wants to admit.
What y'all think about that? Like, I mean, y'all know, for all the older people on the channel, y'all remember when I came and I said I was like, it's like everybody lie. Why did y'all all lie? Everybody lied. Everybody's successful. People that wasn't doing shit, like Asian Doll, Balo, all these people. Everybody doing their thing right now, right? But why did everybody lie? Why did Dirk lie? Why did 21 Savage lie? Why did Caleb B lie? Why did everybody lie? Why did Boss Top lie? Why did 100 Track K lie? Why was bloggers sent on the mission to act like they was trying to crack the case but misguided you the whole time? I ain't gonna call out no names, but you suckers know who y'all are. I would say shouts out to King Rob, who was exposing y'all. When I came out, I was a wet ear. I ain't like King Rob. I was like, fuck that nigga. But now that I get back and I'm looking, he was one of the realest niggas on motherfucking YouTube, trying to give y'all the real tea, trying to put you up on real game. But when I knew that he had something to do with Kanika Jenkins, and you was there, bro, I just fell back off of them, you know what I mean? It's a reason for everything.
And the craziest part? This might just be the beginning of the drama. Asian Doll's statement set the internet on fire the moment it dropped. People didn't know whether to call it a publicity stunt or a confession of something hidden for years. But one thing was clear. Her tone was different this time. This wasn't the usual playful gossip. This wasn't her chasing clout like haters often accuse her of. This time, her face was serious. Her voice cracked with emotion, and her words carried the weight of a secret she had been holding onto for far too long. She said, "What the world was told was only half the story. What I'm about to tell you is the part of the truth they wanted hidden forever." Fans froze. Comments exploded instantly. What is she talking about? Is she saying Von wasn't even there? This changes everything if it's true. Twitter threads popped up in seconds. Conspiracy.
She said Von wasn't even there. And I'm going to keep saying this because it's older videos and lives that I did that I kind of erased. And I had a female up there who was saying she was there. She was like, that was not King Von out there fighting. I'm telling you, that was another dude with dreads who got shot that night. So that was not King Von. I was standing right there when that happened. What happened to her? What happened to the guy that was directed where he wanted Von to fall, and Von fell right there exactly where he put his foot at? That's over there, no brakes, all gas. Shouts out to my nigga, Von Silk. We already know, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Von Silk, the real one. The real man. No brakes, all gas. Go over there and check him out if y'all miss him. If you miss my brother, y'all miss my brother? Von Silk, if y'all miss my brother, make sure I take your ass over there and check out his new channel, because he's still catching wrecks, stepping on necks, and being perfect on them stories. So salute to you, my brother. My phone number's still the same and never changed. Believe that. So you know what I'm saying? If you could look back into some old catalogs and you see my name and number, it's the same number. Believe that, Brody. Never changed. But listen, what y'all think? I've been saying that something was fishy about the whole thing. Nobody went to jail for killing Vaughn. Ask yourself why. Can you go to jail if the person not really dead? What would that be
theories
called?
spun out
What would
like
that be
wildfire. Then came the bombshell detail. Sources close to Asian claimed she had messages, photos, even private audio that proved Von was at her house on the night the world thought he was somewhere else entirely. The detail that really set the internet ablaze. A neighbor came forward, anonymously at first, saying they saw a black SUV, the same kind Von was known to drive, parked near Asian's home that night. Now the narrative shifted. Was Von hiding out with Asian to avoid something? Was he protecting himself from a bigger threat? Or was Asian spinning a fantasy for attention? Inside Asian's circle, division grew quickly. One of her closest friends backed her up and said, "I was there that night. Everything she's saying is the truth." Another woman who used to appear in pictures with Asian went on Instagram stories calling her out. "She's crying for the cameras. Trust me, the truth is something else entirely." And then, as if the story wasn't wild enough, a mysterious audio clip began circulating online. In the recording, a male voice can be heard saying, "You need to say it now, before everything gets out of control." Fans were convinced it sounded like one of Von's old friends. Authenticity couldn't be confirmed, but that didn't stop the internet from running with it. Meanwhile, Von's family split in their reactions. His sister tweeted, "Nobody has the right to profit off our pain," while a cousin commented under a fan page post, "She's not lying. We knew he wasn't where they said he was." Suddenly it wasn't just Asian versus the internet. Now, Von's own family seemed torn apart by what she had revealed. Asian went live again, crying this time, whispering through tears.
So is there a chance he didn't want his family to know if he was still alive? If I'm just saying if. I'm not saying he's alive. Don't get me fucked up. But because we don't know where some of these channels come from. You know what I mean? We don't know. They got 14 comments. Tell me it's rain. Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. But anyway.
I wanted to keep this secret forever, but the guilt has been killing me. If you all knew the real story of Von's last day, you'd never look at him or me the same way again. Her words hit harder than expected. Fans flooded the chat. Tell us now. Was he in danger? What were you protecting him from? The pressure grew so heavy that
Now look at the Asian doll pictures, right? Notice one or two things. I go all the way back. Go rewind the video back some when they show her at first. Notice that it's two different people with two different noses. One have a round bubble type little nose, and one have a pointy nose. Notice that. I'm gonna show you next
Asian
time.
abruptly ended her live, leaving millions hanging in confusion. From there, the theories exploded. YouTube gossip channels ran headlines like,
Look, bubble nose. That's bubble nose Asian doll. The first one, the dark skinned one. That's the first one. Now I'm gonna look at the nose now. Pay attention to the nose.
Von's last hours exposed, and Asian doll drops receipts, while Reddit filled up with threads analyzing every piece of information. Some fans argued Von had been hiding from enemies, while others claimed this was an elaborate cover-up from his label.
Look at that nose. Either she had a nose job, but ask yourself still, where did broke-ass Asian dog get all his money from after Von died? Look at her jewelry. Her jewelry game even changed. The jewelry game changed. This bitch got top of the line shit that she never had. This girl never had a hit record in her life. The only hit she had is when Vaughn hit her. But who am I?
Things got even crazier when an anonymous blog claimed that Von's label knew exactly where he was that night, but fed the media a false story to protect their contracts and business interests. One ex-label intern even wrote on Reddit, "I can confirm
That ain't the same little ape nose, the little round nose as before. Now, where's Asian dog getting money for plastic surgeries? Maybe Vaughn was laid up next to her getting his plastic surgery done too. Who knows? Balo said he still want $500. My big sister said, my little sister said, nigga, you trying to capitalize off Vaughn's death. That's on you to prove her wrong, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with all that. I'm just telling you what was being said because we do. I speak to Balo. I talk to Balo. So I want Balo to feel like, oh, you don't be saying that when we be talking because we kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with Balo. Right, Balo? If you hear the video, you can comment on it, let them know. I ain't just making this shit up. We straight. Like, I ain't got no problem with Balo. But nigga, all his information, he want money for it. I can't rock with that.
the press was lied to." What happened that night was way darker than people think. The divide was undeniable. Some fans believed every word Asian said, while others called her a manipulator, who was using Von's name for relevance. Hashtags started trending, some in support like "Non listen to Asian," others in outrage like "Mo stop or sing Von." And then a shocking new twist arrived. A rapper considered one of Von's closest friends posted a cryptic tweet. "Soon everyone will know who was loyal and who stabbed who in the back."
Now, don't we know who was loyal and who really stabbed who in the back? And this still ain't get out to tell all the people. That's why some of these niggas trying like they dead. They don't want the shit to come out. Because niggas know the truth gonna come out. Vonnie, backstabber. BJ, backstabber. Boss Top, backstabber. Little Dirk, backstabber. 100 Track K, backstabber. We could go on for days, backstabbers. Backstabber. Backstabbers, that's what you niggas are. You some backstabbers. What backstabbers?
Fans immediately linked it to Asian.
Backstabbers.
Within hours, he deleted the tweet, but the damage was done. Speculation only grew. As if scripted by reality TV producers, another leak surfaced. This time, it was grainy CCTV footage, supposedly near Asian's block, showing a hooded figure walking into a house. The build, the height. Fans swore it looked exactly like Von. The footage was too blurry for confirmation, but gossip blogs ran with it anyway. Was King Von really hiding at Asian's house? Media outlets went crazy. Podcasts, Instagram reels, and reaction videos filled every feed.
Now, if Vaughn was, think about this, y'all. FBG Duck, rest in peace, fancied himself as a gang member. King Von fancied himself as a gang member too. King Von swung on a man and was killed. We now found out information, allegedly, that it was a paid hit. The guy was paid to shoot him. So now that's a murder for hire. Why ain't nobody arrested for killing King Von? Why ain't nobody go to jail for killing King Von? Maybe this is gonna come up a little bit later. But ask yourself this question. Why ain't nobody locked up for killing King Von? Maybe he's not dead.
Emotions ran high.
I said it.
Some fans said they felt betrayed for being lied to for so long. Others clung to hope that the truth would finally clear Von's name. But backlash hit Asian hard. Her comments section filled with anger. "You're exploiting him. Why now? You're messing with his family's peace." Still, she didn't back down. She posted again, writing, "If I stay silent, I'm guilty too. I saw it with my own eyes. I lived it, and I can't ignore it anymore." Von's family divide grew deeper. Some demanded she be quiet, others admitted privately she might be telling the truth. And then came the most shocking claim yet. A so-called insider alleged that Von's final phone call before his death included one specific name, and that name was directly tied to Asian. The claim about Von's final call lit the internet on fire in a way nobody could have predicted. According to this anonymous insider, Von didn't just make a random last call. He allegedly spoke directly to someone connected to Asian. The insider wouldn't release the actual name at first, but hinted that it was a person so close, fans will lose their minds when they find out. That one line was enough to send fan pages into chaos. Instagram meme accounts
What if it was Trouble? Because Asian Doll did a concert with Trouble came out there.
exploded with speculation. YouTube blogs made hour-long breakdowns, and Twitter was on fire. Everyone wanted to know who was Von talking to, and why did Asian Doll's name keep circling back into the conversation. Asian herself stayed quiet for a full day. No stories, no posts, no lives. That silence only fueled more rumors. Was she hiding? Was she waiting for the right time? Or was the pressure finally too much for her? But then she came back with another live, and this time she looked even more emotional. She sat in dim lighting, her voice shaking as she said, "They want me to stay quiet, but I can't. I know what he said, and I know why he said it. I was the last safe place he had." Those words hit harder than anyone expected. The comments section went insane. What does she mean by
She said, I was the last safe place he had. So did something bad really happen to Von? And they said that he was hiding there before his death. Did they come and kill him afterwards? And she's now saying she wanted. I mean, this is just speculation. I don't know. I'm just going by what I'm hearing.
safe place? Is she saying Von trusted her over his own people? Did his family even know about this? But Asian didn't stop there. She revealed that Von had called her hours before everything went down, telling her, "They're moving funny. I can't trust nobody right now." Fans were stunned. The story was taking a turn that suggested Von had been surrounded by betrayal. Von's sister immediately clapped back on Twitter, posting, "Stop lying on my brother's name. He didn't say that. If he trusted you so much, why did he end up where he did?" Within minutes, screenshots of her tweet went viral. The family versus Asian battle had officially gone public. To make things even messier, a leaked screenshot began circulating. It allegedly showed a text conversation between Von and Asian from that night. In the messages, Von wrote, "Keep the door locked, I'll be there in 10. Asian replied, "I got you, nobody needs to know." Authenticity couldn't be confirmed, but the image spread everywhere. Fans divided instantly. Some swore it was fake, a Photoshop job meant to stir drama. Others argued it lined up perfectly with what Asian had been saying all along. The tension grew when one of Von's close friends went on Instagram Live and said, "If the truth comes out, a lot of y'all gonna look real funny. I ain't saying." No names, but people playing with his memory for likes. The live left fans more confused than ever. Was he defending Asian or throwing shade at her? In the middle of all this, an entertainment lawyer even weighed in during a podcast. If Asian really has proof of those texts or calls, it could change how the story of Von's last night is remembered forever, he said. But if it's fabricated, she could face serious backlash, even legal consequences from the family. Fans couldn't get enough of the drama. YouTube comment sections became mini courtrooms, with people writing essays about whether Asian was exposing the truth or rewriting history for attention. One viral tweet read, "Asian Doll is either the realist or the fakest. There's no in-between."
Fakest.
Then came another twist. A DJ who had worked with Von before revealed during a radio interview that he too had gotten a strange call from Von that night. "He sounded paranoid," the DJ said. He said, "Don't trust everybody smiling in your face. Some of them plotting on me." And then
Now check this out. Remember who I said the DJ was? And they keep saying the person he spoke to is connected to Asian Doll. It's just the DJ. "Hey DJ, won't you play that song to keep me dancing all night?" Now, that club where Von allegedly was killed at, that was Asian Doll's DJ's club. Now, ain't this kind of funny that somebody make a video say he was hiding at Asian Doll's house? Asian Doll DJ called and told him, "Don't trust who you with."
Then he hung up. That interview reignited the theory that Von had been running from betrayal within his own camp, and Asian's house might have been the safe spot he chose. But the drama escalated again when Von's mother, who had been silent until now, broke her silence with a heartfelt Facebook post. "My son was not hiding. He was not scared. And anybody saying otherwise is disrespecting his legacy." Fans rallied behind her instantly, with many saying the conversation should end there out of respect. Yet Asian responded indirectly on her story, posting the words, "Sometimes the truth hurts the most when it comes from someone he really loved." That post poured gasoline on the fire.
Wow.
Was she implying Von had loved her more than his own family? The backlash was immediate. Fan accounts defending the family started trending the hashtag #OneFamilyFirst, while Asian supporters clapped back with "Trust Asian." As if things weren't already spinning out of control, another alleged piece of evidence leaked. This time it was a voicemail. The audio, circulating on blogs and fan pages, featured a male voice that fans claimed sounded like Von. The voice said, "I'm outside, open the door." The recording was muffled, but clear enough to ignite another explosion online. Asian reposted the voicemail on her story with the caption, "I told you all I wasn't lying." That move sent shockwaves. Blogs wrote headlines like, "Asian doll drops voicemail proof of Von at her house," while others dismissed it as fake, accusing her of editing the audio. Von's cousin fired back, saying, "If she had all this so-called proof, why wait till now to share it? This is about her, not him." The family feud grew uglier by the hour. Insiders whispered that lawyers were being...
Because Balo was saying that him and Asian doll was cool. Cool. Is they still cool right now? Do you ever hear him talk about her right now? Is she's popping up with cool culture on her back? Shouts out to cool culture.
Consulted, with some saying Von's estate might even take legal action against Asian for using his name and image in this way. Meanwhile, fans kept dissecting every detail, every leak, every screenshot. Theories piled up. Some said Von had been betrayed by someone in his crew, and Asian was protecting him. Others insisted Von had never been there at all, and Asian was rewriting history to stay relevant in the spotlight. But then came the biggest twist so far. A reporter from a major hip-hop outlet claimed they had seen sealed court documents connected to Von's case. And inside those documents, mention of a location tied to Asian's block on the very night everything went down. The outlet didn't publish the documents, but the claim alone was enough to send the internet spiraling again. If true, this meant Asian's story wasn't just emotional rambling. It had a paper trail. Asian immediately posted a cryptic message. "Receipts don't lie, y'all about to see everything." And just like that, fans were left hanging again, waiting for what she would drop next. But behind the scenes, rumors swirled that Von's label was scrambling. If Asian actually had legal proof to back up her story, it could open up a can of worms the industry never wanted exposed. Insiders hinted that phone records and surveillance footage had been quietly buried to protect powerful people. And that raised one chilling question. If Von really had been at Asian's house, what else? Had been hidden from the world? The suspense only deepened when a hacker group on Twitter claimed they were about to leak more evidence connected to the case. Their tweet read simply, "Truth incoming." The internet held its breath, waiting for the next revelation. The hacker.
And remember one thing, Vonnie's father keeps saying, "Y'all don't know the truth yet. Y'all don't know the truth what happened to Von." Tell the Von story. What's going on? What don't we know?
Groups tweets saying truth incoming was all it took for the internet to go into meltdown. Fan pages started refreshing their feeds every few seconds. Blogs were on standby, and people who had never cared about Von's story before suddenly wanted to be part of the chaos. Within 24 hours, the group delivered. They posted what they claimed were screenshots of location data pulled from a phone belonging to someone close to Von. According to the screenshots, the phone pinged off a tower near Asian's neighborhood at almost the exact time Von was believed to be somewhere else. The internet exploded. "This confirms it," fans screamed on Twitter. "He really was at her house." Others were skeptical, pointing out how easily data can be faked. But the buzz was unstoppable. Asian immediately went online with a smirk, saying, "I told y'all. Y'all thought I was lying, now you see." She didn't confirm whether she was connected to the hackers, but her energy suggested she was enjoying the validation. Von's family, however, was furious. His mother posted, "People will go to any length to drag his name. We won't tolerate lies, fake receipts." But here's where the drama turned darker. One of Von's former crew members went live, visibly angry, and said, "All I'm gonna say is, he wasn't safe where y'all think he was. He knew somebody close was moving funny. And if you know, you know." That vague statement poured gasoline on the fire. Suddenly,
have anybody ever heard these motherfucking statements? Because I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about, to be honest. And I'll be fake as hell, be like, "Oh, I know that story." I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. So, y'all can help me out. Somebody know what he's talking about. Anybody heard these comments being conveyed across the internet? Please let me know.
the focus shifted. If Von was indeed to Asians, was he hiding from his enemies or from his own circle? Fans debated endlessly. Then the hackers dropped another bomb. This time it wasn't data. It was an email exchange allegedly between label executives discussing how to control the narrative of Von's death. One line stood out more than anything else. "Keep the Asian angle out of the press." That single sentence sent shockwaves. Fans started demanding answers from the label. Why would they want to erase Asian from the narrative unless there was something real to hide? Asian leaned into it even harder, writing on her story, They tried to silence me. They tried to erase me, but you can't erase the truth. The backlash against her doubled, but so did the support. The internet split into two camps, one side calling her a manipulator, the other calling her the only brave one exposing the lies. The next twist came when a man claiming to be Von's former driver reached out to a gossip blog. He gave an interview, saying, "I dropped him off that night, and let me tell you."
And let me tell you, Vonnie was his fucking driver. I could show you on multiple videos with Vonnie driving and Von Sen talking, doing his videos. So Vonnie said what?
It wasn't where everybody thinks. It was a house with tinted windows, big gate, real private. I know whose house that was. The driver refused to say the name directly, but everyone connected the dots. The clip of the interview went viral. Suddenly the pieces were starting to fit. Von's paranoia, Asian's claim, the hacker leaks, and now the driver's testimony. All pointed in one direction, but the story refused to stay simple. Hours later, the same blog that posted the driver's interview was hit with a takedown notice. The video disappeared, and the host posted a cryptic tweet. "They don't want you all to hear this." Conspiracy theories hit overdrive. The label is silencing people. The family is protecting secrets. Asian is telling the truth, and they're trying to shut her up. It became bigger than a story. It became a movement. But things got personal again when another piece of audio surfaced. This time, it was a recorded phone call allegedly between Von and one of his closest friends. In the audio, Von can be heard saying, "If something happens to me, don't let them tell my story wrong. I got my own truth." Fans replayed the clip millions of times. Was Von predicting his own downfall? Was he warning people? Or was this another fake leak planted to stir chaos? Asian posted a crying selfie with the caption, "This is what I meant. He trusted me with the truth." The backlash from Von's sister was instant. She wrote, "You didn't have his truth. You had your own lies." The public feud between them reached its ugliest point, with supporters of each side attacking the other across every platform. As the feud raged, another jaw-dropping twist landed. The hackers released what they claimed was partial surveillance footage from inside Asian's neighborhood. The clip showed a man who looked eerily like Von stepping out of a black SUV and walking toward a gated house. The video quality was poor, but the resemblance was undeniable. Blogs immediately ran headlines. Footage proves Von was at Asian's house. The cover-up.
So why we never seen these videos? Why we never see these videos, y'all?
Or was this another fake leak planted to stir chaos? Asian posted a crying selfie with the caption, "This is what I meant. He trusted me with the truth." The backlash from Von's sister was instant. She wrote, "You didn't have his truth. You had your own lies." The public feud between them reached its ugliest point, with supporters of each side attacking the other across every platform. As the feud raged, another jaw-dropping twist landed. The hackers released what they claimed was partial surveillance footage from inside Asian's neighborhood. The clip showed a man who looked eerily like Von stepping out of a black SUV and walking toward a gated house. The video quality was poor, but the resemblance was undeniable. Blogs immediately ran headlines.
So why I ain't never see these fucking videos of him stepping out of a black SUV, going into a big tenant house? Asian dirty asses living in the projects in New Jersey. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Asian dirty asses up there living in Society Hills. Bitch, that's the projects. They used to be this shit back in the 80s, motherfucker. Yo, dirty ass was in Society Hill. Don't think I ain't know where you was at, nigga. I knew where you was. I told you was up there in Society Hills. I was right next door to you, looking right at you, like, take your little dirty stuff out the car. You had them little dirty baskets and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was right there looking at you.
Footage proves Von was at Asian's house. The cover-up finally exposed. Others dismissed it as deepfake manipulation. But the story didn't end there. The hackers teased that they had more, tweeting, "The footage you saw was only part one." Panic spread across Von's family circle. Insiders whispered that lawyers were preparing to sue.
Now, what if the hacker was motherfucking Vonnie's dad the whole time? They call him the hacker because Balo said nigga was hitting him up too.
The footage you saw was only part one. Panic spread across Von's family circle.
They trying to say that boy there, it was Von. I think that was him, at least. Word up.
Insiders whispered that lawyers were preparing to sue anyone who spread the footage further. Meanwhile, Asians' supporters celebrated it as the smoking gun they had been waiting for. In the middle of all this, a celebrity friend of Von's unexpectedly spoke up. The rapper, who had stayed silent for years, tweeted, "Funny how the truth always leaks no matter how hard they bury it." Fans immediately connected the dots again, interpreting it as support for Asian. The ripple effect shook the industry. Suddenly, other rappers, producers, and insiders began sharing cryptic posts about hidden truths and loyalty gone wrong. It felt like everyone knew something, but nobody wanted to say it directly. Then came another twist.
I know them bitches got different noses.
A blogger revealed that sealed police records mentioned a call made from Asian's area code on the night in question. The records didn't name who the call was made to, but the timing matched Von's final hours. Fans went into overdrive connecting theories. Some believed Von had been reaching out for protection. Others argued he was hiding from enemies within his circle. Asian doubled down again, posting, "They can hide documents, they can hide footage, but they can't hide my truth." Her confidence was unshakable, but so was the backlash. One of Von's cousins threatened to expose receipts of his own, saying the family had evidence proving Asian was twisting the story. And just when it seemed like the drama couldn't get any messier, the hackers claimed they had a final leak ready to drop. This one, they promised, would end the debate once and for all. The internet braced itself, waiting for what could be the most explosive revelation yet. The countdown to the hackers' final leak felt like waiting for a boxing match. Twitter threads were refreshing every few seconds. Instagram stories were filled with speculation, and YouTube lives had thousands of people tuned in just to see if this mysterious group would really deliver. The phrase, "final leak," started trending, and fans debated endlessly about what it could be. When it finally dropped, the internet froze. The hackers released a full audio file, allegedly of Von's last private conversation. In it, a voice that sounded undeniably like Von spoke with raw emotion. "I can't trust them no more," the voice said. "Everybody around me moving wrong. If anything happens to me, tell her I was at her place, not with them. She knows the truth." The audio was only 3 minutes long, but it was explosive.
He said, "Tell them that I was at her, not with them." So did they go there and kill Von that night at Asian Doll's house? But then why would the media and the news let them lie? But then we seen them for police at the airport lining them up. All this shit coincides to me.
If real, it confirmed everything Asian had been saying. Fans screamed across.
And they're not saying that he's not dead, so don't get this misconstrued like they're saying that he was high and he didn't die. No, they're saying that he's not here. But they're saying, well, what we seen wasn't how he died.
Cross platforms. He literally said it himself. This changes the entire story. Asian was telling the truth the whole time. Asian immediately posted the clip to her page with the caption, "Now do you all believe me?" Her supporters went wild, showering her with messages of love and apologies for doubting her. But the backlash from Von's family was just as loud. His sister responded in rage, "Stop using his voice. Stop spreading lies. You will not rewrite my brother's history." Within hours, she posted a statement saying,
The same sister who accepted the call for his death. Wasn't she mad?
The audio was fake, edited.
Why was, listen, out of all the stories that's going on the internet, why she never answered nobody back but Asian Doll?
By clout chasers, and had nothing to do with Von's real final moments. The divide grew deeper than ever. Family versus Asian, fans versus fans, truth versus rumor. To complicate things further,
I'm gonna say this again.
Industry insiders began chiming in. One anonymous producer told a podcast, "I can't say too much, but let's just say the label knew he was laying low at a spot nobody was supposed to know about. The rest, they covered it up." That statement poured even more gasoline on the fire. Now fans weren't just questioning Asian or the family. They were questioning the industry itself. As the drama peaked, Von's label released an official statement calling the leaks manufactured content and harmful to the memory of an artist gone too soon. But fans weren't buying it. "If it's fake, why so defensive?" one tweet asked. "Label's been hiding stuff forever," said another. Meanwhile, Asian leaned into her role as the lightning rod. She went live again, holding back tears, saying, "Y'all dragged me for years. Y'all called me crazy. Y'all said I was lying. But the truth always comes out. Von trusted me. Von was at my house. They just didn't want y'all to know." Her words sent her supporters into overdrive. Hashtags like "Child Asian was right" and "Trust Asian" trended, while the opposing side pushed "How protect Von" and "Powell's family first." The situation escalated to the point where even other...
Now let me ask y'all, If Vaughn was at her house, who did we see fighting? If Vaughn ain't died with the guys, where did he die at? Get it? It's crazy.
Rappers started weighing in. One big name rapper tweeted, "I told y'all, years ago the industry lies. This ain't the first time, won't be the last." Another wrote, "Asian wrong for this. Some things you keep private, even if they're true." Suddenly, the story wasn't just about Von anymore. It became a debate about loyalty, privacy, and the blurred line between truth and exploitation. Blogs started running with angles like, should Asian have spoken out at all? Does Von, but the hackers weren't done yet. Just when people thought the audio was the end, they dropped one more piece, a short video clip allegedly recorded on a phone. The shaky footage showed a man in a hoodie sitting on a couch, his face partially hidden. Fans swore it was Von. The background matched the decor in Asian's house from old Instagram posts. That video broke the internet, millions of views in hours, comments flooding in. That's him, no doubt. You can see his tattoo if you zoom in. Others argued it was staged, a lookalike hired to create chaos. Asian posted a single word after the video leaked: receipts.
So there was a lookalike of King Von. Where's the lookalikes now? There was a lookalike of King Von, obviously, of people saying, "Oh, that was a lookalike." Who was the lookalike then? Would the King Von lookalike please stand up? Please stand up.
Backlash turned into a full-blown war. Von's family reportedly contacted lawyers to investigate the footage, claiming defamation and emotional distress. Rumors swirled that cease and desist letters were being prepared against blogs that kept reposting the video. At the same time, supporters of Asian started fundraising campaigns, saying she deserved protection for telling the truth against powerful forces. The industry's silence grew louder. No major label execs addressed the leaks directly, and insiders whispered that meetings were happening behind closed doors to decide how to handle the fallout. In the streets, fans were split. Some said Asian had finally exposed the truth about Von's last hours. Others said she had crossed the line, turning grief into gossip. The conversation grew even darker when people began asking, if Von was hiding at Asians, who was he hiding from? Was it his enemies, or was it people within his own circle? Rumors spread about betrayal from within. Whispers about money, contracts, and loyalty. Theories that Von had discovered something that made...
And remember I told y'all, Dirk was mad because Von wouldn't sign the contract, and if Von would have signed the contract, Dirk would have got, I think, a distribution deal with the OTF thing where they would have been like their own label, like Diddy and them. Like, OTF is like a little small-ass brand right now. Like, they not like a major label, like where, you know what I'm saying, they could sign other labels. That's what Dirk wanted. And he wanted to sign the Get Back Gang, which, where was that going to put King Von? Was Get Back... Maybe the Get Back Gang thought that Dirk, when he do this deal, was gonna sign them, but instead they got right back in jail. They in jail, most of them, right? Okay.
Made him a target. Asian didn't give direct answers, but she posted another cryptic message. Sometimes the ones closest to you are the ones that set you up. That one sentence sent shockwaves. Fans began revisiting old interviews, old photos, old lyrics, searching for clues. YouTube analysts dissected Von's songs for hidden messages, claiming he had been foreshadowing his mistrust all along. As the chaos reached its peak, the hackers announced they were done. "We showed you enough," they tweeted. "What happens next is on y'all." The internet was left divided, shaken, and more confused than ever. The leaks painted a story of Von's last moments that was completely different from the official narrative, but nothing was concrete enough to close the case. Asian had become both the hero and the villain in this saga. Some saw her as the only one brave enough to speak. Others saw her as the ultimate betrayer, exploiting pain for attention.
I say she's a... My opinion is, this is just my opinion, I feel she's fake. My opinion, I feel like it's a guy. It's my opinion, just my opinion. And in my opinion, I feel like a lot of people lied about with King Von, what happened to him that night. And that's why, if he did die, he didn't die the way we saw. And it's still kind of fucked up that he's not here, because we really don't know how he passed away. She said we didn't see the road footage and he wasn't with the guys that night. Who did we see? They said that was a lookalike. Go back and look at the videos. Did y'all really know who King Von was? Did you really know? And once again, this video is called Asian Doll Bombshell. The King Von was hot. King Von was hiding at my house before his death. Shouts out to Cantus Cafe, Cantus Y Cafe. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to the channel. Let them know Casa Don sent you. This is my reaction video on their video. Please hit the thumb up button when you get time. If you're not a subscriber, please become a subscriber. If you're a hater, yeah, do that. If you got love for the channel, show your love. Hit the like button, share the video for me. I'm up out of here. This your boy Casa Don. Peace.